What is up, guys? OnyxSoldier here, come to you with some more Smite gameplay. This time around, I'm going to be playing Xbalanque again in the duo lane. Now, like I said in my last Xbalanque video, I don't use him that much, so it'll probably be nice for me to try something different for once. Like, I normally use like Neef or Ram. Mostly, I haven't done a Ram video, so I'm gonna need to do that next. But yeah, hopefully this one goes better than my last one. Team comp wise, seems to be pretty good. We got Scylla mid lane, Bastet jungle. Now I would assume Ymir and myself in duo lane and Aphrodite solo. But since this is pre-recorded and I'm like commentating over the recording now, it's not going to be that case. It's going to be a Ymir solo and me and Aphrodite in the duo lane. And we will be going against Kukulkan in the mid lane, then Najar jungle, Osiris solo, and a Fenrir Neef duo lane. Now, when I loaded this up yesterday and I saw our team come, I thought, right, I'm going to be with Ymir, that's going to be fine. It didn't occur to me that the Ymir could go solo. And it takes a very long time to actually load in, which is what I'm surprised about. But, hey, it happens. Death comes by night. Normal build, start off with Bluestone Pendant, head into the Devo gloves, not into the Warrior's Tabby, which is what I was going to do by accident. And a single health pot. First skill point I put into my Bronson Boa because of the extra damage you can put off and the help that it does with lane clip. So that comes in handy. Awesome! Aphrodite disconnected as well, so that kind of helps in no way whatsoever. So I just head off to the lane, just wait for Aphrodite to come back. There's not really much we can do at the moment before the match has even started, so just hope that she comes back in time before everything. And excuse me for a second, I might have to sneeze. People in chat were saying about like the difference between the late game meta, why some early game characters are better nowadays. And it's, I don't know, to my opinion, I think that the early game
minions have spawned
in matches can determine the whole game in general. If you have good early game characters like Bastet, Thanatos because of his damage, like Hercules, Tyr and stuff like that, you can apply a lot of pressure to the enemy team before they can get to a point where they can stop you. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't normally get matches that last more than 30 minutes nowadays. Bastet just died, but that was mostly because of the fact that they invaded the speed buff, which doesn't help. So notice a lot of people have been doing that recently. They've been skipping their buffs and just going straight for the enemy speed. Thanks to Still, I got myself my attack speed buff. Aphrodite came back and is just wandering around mid lane for the moment. So yeah, it doesn't help. Yeah, leveled up. I put a point into my poison darts to apply a little bit of pressure to Fenrir and Neef. Not a lot because it's damage over time, but enough to push them back a little bit. And now Aphrodite's thinking, but level 1, so she's going to be behind a little bit.
An enemy has left the game. That's too bad.
Unfortunately, the enemy Scylla left just then, and I nearly died to Fenrir because I wasn't paying much attention at that point. Luckily, I hit level 3 and was able to use my 3 to escape Fenrir, draw him into the tower, and the tower was able to kill him, which at that point, it was really helpful. The only problem is, though, is I kept making silly mistakes. And you'll see why soon enough. Aphrodite can heal me up, which is fantastic. Against a Fenrir Neve, it is a very weird comp to go against. I'm not experienced in going against them, to be honest. You see there, Neve caught me again with her weaves. Because I keep making silly mistakes and trying to go and fight her, like, with half health. I should be doing okay. Yumi's doing okay, Scylla's doing okay, Bastet is invading their speed, just basically to get revenge for the first kill. Me and Aphrodite are holding duo lane. I hit level 5, so I put point into my ultimate. And again, caught by another bloody weave. So luckily Aphrodite is there to heal me up, so that comes in handy. There's not really much going at the moment, just the laning phase. A little bit of lag there, with Fenrir jumped forward a little bit, but you know, I had my darts ready just in case. Neve with another backflip, another weave, which I think I get caught by, I don't. No.
An enemy has been slain.
That's fine, Bastard gets a kill against Naja. And I just apply more damage, and Scylla comes back. No, Kukulkan. Scylla is on our team. And yeah, get caught by the wave, because I'm a bit of a dick.
An ally has been slain.
Aphrodite dies, and I can't get hold of Fenrir because Neef's body blocking. Like, congratulations to Neef to body block me out of the way, but you know, you took way too much damage because of it. I could have used my ultimate and chased down Fenrir, but at the time I didn't think about it. So back to just clearing out minions, getting more gold, farming up.
Enemy missing middle.
And let the minions apply a little bit of pressure to the tower whilst I go back and pick up my demo gloves. Now I can just start building up my stacks.
Is on my side.
And a top pot as well. That's there going to work, taking down Naja, getting her revenge on the Osiris. With help from Ymir, of course. Aphrodite rotates to mid lane to pick up the mid harpies, so that's kind of helpful for her. Get extra bit of gold. And I pick up my speed buff and head back to lane afterwards. Like I said, there's not really much going on at the moment. And you know, it doesn't help that I've pre-recorded this instead of doing it live. But you know, it happens.
Okay.
Start building stacks and Devo gloves. My attack speed is getting relatively good now for Xbalanque. I'm starting to like him a little bit more. Neef uses her ultimate and gets the kill against the Scylla. Then Scylla complains about it. Like, why didn't we block her ultimate? And as you guys can see, she was halfway down the lane and close to her tower. By the time we got down there, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I could use my jump to get down there and block it, then I would have died. But, you know, people don't realise that.
Ultimate is ready.
And, you know, like she says, we should have died for it. No, that would have been a dumb mistake. They would have probably got another kill. Which is not good. Whether it is Scylla or myself, there would be no point. Aphrodite used her back off ability, which did not help in the slightest. Because it pushed Neef into the tower. If you want to use it properly, get in front of them and push them back to your allies. Because it really didn't help. Because we could have done more damage to her than what we did, and it was just by a silly mistake like that. It happens, but you know, just gotta be aware that your ally is an ADC. They can do more damage than that. Just keep not being aware of the situation. You may get another kill against the Naja, which is awesome. And Bastet just killing Osiris again. She's really pissed off at the fact that he got an early kill against her. I use my ultimate and try and get the Fenrir, but you know, I forget Fenrir has a couple of jumps, which doesn't help. And I wasn't paying much attention to my allies in like terms of if they were in a fight or if they were escaping from something. I wasn't paying much attention. Neef gets away. I'm close to being killed. It doesn't help, so I put my health, one of my 2 health points, and Aphrodite takes the Neef ultimate to protect me. The only problem with this is that Aphrodite is mana hungry, but she doesn't have anything to recover mana properly. And she doesn't have Watcher's Gift, she doesn't have Vampiric Shroud. I'm not a big fan of Watcher's Gift anymore, it's quite bad. I die because I made the stupid mistake of staying in lane and not going back to my tower when I was near enough dead. But luckily enough, Bastet and Scylla rotate. Bastet gets a kill against Fenrir and like gets the kill against Neef. Naja came in and ulted Scylla, but Scylla was able to escape.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Aphrodite goes to help my team, and they can all get away quite easily. Bastet with low amount of health. During this time, I'm able to get myself my tier 2 boots to increase my movement speed. He may get another kill against Osiris. So we're able to get like 3 kills across the map for 1 death, which was technically mine for that fight. Despite Aphrodite dying like a couple of minutes prior. Pick up my speed buff again and head back to lane. There's not really much we can do at this moment. I can just farm off, finish off my Devo gloves, despite the fact Aphrodite just hogging the lane after I said I'm building stacks. But, you know, that's down to not paying much attention to allies and stuff like that. You've just got to be careful when playing support that your ADC, if it's a hunter, they will always ask to build stacks. Just be aware of your allies. Get wards, be aware of ganks, stuff like that. It's not hard to do, but some people are just... I'm going to say the word selfish, because they are. They think, oh, we'll be okay. I won't need to buy this, I can build blah blah blah, I can get all my stuff. No, that's not the case. You support, you help out your team. That's what support is.
Rampage!
Kukulkan gets a kill against Scylla and Bastet kills Kukulkan. Bastet is quite far in the head now. So she can just gank any lane and be a threat to anyone. Here's my poisonous dart. Got to be careful of Fenrir. Aphrodite pops her ult to get out of Fenrir's ultimate, which is fantastic. I'm just get caught by another weave because, you know, and I make a dumb mistake by jumping in.
Retreat right lane!
Because Aphrodite is not playing smart. She's making silly mistakes. There's 3 over in right lane, which doesn't help. Aphrodite's dead. Bastet's dead. I think Bastet died to Kukulkan or something, I don't know. I've just got to be very careful because I fuck up completely. But I get Fenrir again, thanks to the tower's help. I stayed too close to the edge of the tower and Neef was able to give me with a weave, and Fenrir being Fenrir just dives and like pays for it, luckily. So at this moment in time, I bought myself Ninja Tabi instead of Warrior Tabi. Ninja Tabi is a little bit weaker, but it provides cooldown reduction. instead of the extra 20 physical power. And for Xbalanque, with his abilities, the extra cooldown comes in handy. As I exit the lane, exit the fountain, I notice that my teammates are in a team fight. So I pop my ultimate, and the result was Bastet was able to get a kill on Nijar, and I was able to get an assist. Xbalanque's ultimate is global. It is a very good ultimate if you have a team to follow up. If you have like teammates in team fights, it's a very smart played ultimate compared to other people's. It's not like you can use this ultimate like whenever you feel like it. It's you have to think really hard about, you know, your allies and positioning and stuff like that. And I don't know what happens there, but I go too far in and once again get caught by another wave. I thought I was able to get and catch Neef and kill her before she did that, but Neef had sprint. And Scylla got the kill though, so that's okay. But then Fenrir and Nijar come over, Scylla gets killed by Nijar, and Osiris is just having a very hard time against Ymir and with the constant ganks from Bastet. This is what happens when you gank a Bastet early game. She will get pissed. I'm very undecisive about what I want to build for Xbalanque, because I was trying to experiment with like a new build like that I've seen a couple of times. I'm not sure whether I like it, but you know, it's trial and error really.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
By this time we're like 15 to 11 in kills, a few thousand gold up. Fenrir made a very awful mistake, and he pays for it. Unfortunately, Aphrodite gets the kill. I would have preferred it if I got the kill because of my passive, where I gain extra physical power for getting like kills. But you know, at this moment in time, it doesn't matter. We get the kill, it's fine. It just puts us a little bit ahead. Bastet gives us the attack speed buff, and I just head back to lane to continue farming.
Thanks. Enemy missing right.
Ymir has pushed Osiris back to his tier 2 tower, which, you know, with the help of Bastet, that's pretty amazing. And like, Ymir is now able to rotate. And because he's Ymir, he can't really be contested too much because he's just like bulky. So come over to the solo lane, not solo lane, mid lane, to help out the team. And Ymir's able to kill Osiris. Scylla's able to kill Nijar with her crush. I'm not able to do shit because I'm terrible. Luckily enough, we just like apply a bit of pressure to mid lane. We've got all 5 of us here, they've got 3. There's not really much they can do.
Okay. I'm returning left lane.
So, noticing that, I just head back to my lane. Ymir heads back to his, whilst Scylla, Bastet and Aphrodite just stay mid for a while just to apply a bit of pressure to their tower. And unfortunately Scylla dies to Fenrir because, you know, Fenrir support doesn't really support, it's just, you know, get kills.
I'm returning to base. On my way.
I put my ultimate because of a team fight, and I honestly can't remember what happens next. I think I completely fucked up. Yeah. I fuck up and I'm unable to kill Fenrir. Probably for like no reason. Except that I missed an auto attack because like I barely play Xbalanque. ADC is not my main role and I do really awful.
Get away!
I was able to save Aphrodite, and that jump or charge has to be perfectly placed for me to avoid that.
Your middle tower has been
I was
destroyed.
able to like dash out of the way and threw a Kukulkan ultimate, so I didn't get killed, which,
That's too bad.
oh my god, that is really lucky, otherwise I would have probably died. But yeah. So after that, I head back home and pick up my Executioner so that I get extra attack speed and can do a lot more damage in a smaller amount of time, because it increases your physical power, your attack speed, and because of its passive, because of its passive to like reduce the defense of the enemy, like physical defense, like each hit, it provides a lot of damage in a small amount of time. And Fenrir makes another mistake of going too deep into the lane and dies. At this point now, I really do wish I had a couple more kills underneath my belt so I can apply more damage. But luckily, because their support's dead, the four of us are able to take out the Gold Fury, whilst Ymir is still pressuring like solo lane. He's doing a really good job. Yeah, the minions in mid. Then what do we do? Yeah, I go for mid halfies because, you know, extra gold. But yeah, because like this is the gameplay is pre-recorded and I'm just narrating over it. I apologize if like it's not as interesting as if I was doing it live.
That's too bad.
But I didn't really have time to do it live. I like needed to get a couple of gameplay vids done out of the way, and like.
Retreat! Killing spree!
Back off!
That's, I guess, another kill against Osiris, and Ymir kills Kukulkan. I stayed a little bit around the jungle area near the Gold Fury because I saw Neve rotate over and I wasn't sure whether she's going to go for the kill or anything like that. That's fine. But in the mid lane, they get 3 kills for like just Bastet, which is pretty good. And there you can see that I cannot hit shit with my auto attacks. There's Xbalanque. I missed like 4 or 5, and I am god awful with hitting auto attacks for ADCs that don't have a stun or a root or something. Apply pressure to the tower. I put my ultimate because I want to kill me, get it guys and done with, but Scylla gets the kill, which kind of sucks because as Xbalanque, you want to get kills because of his passive. He's one of the few gods in the game that requires you to get kills to get to your full potential. So yeah, we take the tier 1 tower and we play it smart. We retreat so that we don't make a mistake and go for the tier 2 then die for it. Kukulkan made a silly mistake of coming over and paid for it. Fenrir is coming over as well, and Scylla able to stop him from moving. Ymir, a lovely wall from Ymir, and just slaps the crap out of him with his club. Again, because we don't take the tier 2 tower, we just retreat to play it safe. Bastet gets the kill against Naja, and at this point, like, we are not going to have any trouble for the rest of the game. We're 26 and 26 against 13. We're like about 10k gold up at this point. There's not really anything they can do.
Your team has destroyed
unless like
enemy tower. Attack middle lane.
They get a lucky like 5 or so kills against us. So I start applying pressure to the mid and the solo lane. We end up taking down their tier 1 tower, mid and tier 2 for solo. And once again, I go back to pick up mid harpies. Because, you know, extra gold doesn't hurt for an ADC.
Enemies in middle lane. Retreat!
There's a team fight in by a tower. It is a very bad location to have a team fight. I will not lie. Aphrodite gets picked off. And, you know, just...
An enemy has been slain.
We get Naja.
Barely a cat scratch.
Actually, to be honest, that's quite a fair trade. We get rid of our support for their jungle. There's not really much else we can do at this moment in time. Neef sends an ultimate to Bastet, and Bastet has got to be so lucky. Because she survives that ultimate hit. With like she says, like 20 something HP. That is just lucky as hell. It still gets picked off by Neef, unfortunately. And I just head back to Fountain. Pick up tier 2 Bs and start building crit damage. I have a decent enough attack speed because I was able to finish off my like fourth item, my Inchavel, whatever the hell it's called. And again, just taking down harpies, getting extra gold. I'm probably not like the best Xbalanque. I've only got 3 kills at this point. It's like 27 minutes into the game, but you know, I do okay. Certain ADCs I'm good with, certain ADCs I'm not. That's, you know, it's just how it is. Just apply more pressure to the lanes.
Okay. Awesome.
Wait till you please.
For some reason I used my ultimate. I can't remember what the reason was.
Come, my
But either way, everyone's back in mid lane and we're just going to start pressuring the tower. I get wagged by a ultimate from Kukulkan and a couple of hits from the tower and nearly died. Luckily enough, Afro revives me, but Yume goes down.
That's too bad.
Come, my doves.
So I'm going to try and get a bit of pressure against Neef. Neef is like, at this point,
Your left tower.
their strongest because she got quite a few early kills against myself and Aphrodite, which didn't help us in the slightest. More or less because some misplacement from Aphrodite and poor ADC-ness from myself. I'm not going to lie, I'm awful. Luckily enough, I was able to pick off Naja in the solo lane.
Nice job.
The whole team rotation came over. You got Osiris,
Double kill.
and Sinnoh got a double kill
Fire giant.
against Neef as well.
Fire giant. Triple kill.
And then a triple against the Kukulkan. At this point, we just get Fire Giant because they got nothing to contest us. They got no support. They've got no like heavy damage. We are literally safe at this point. We can take objectives. And unfortunately, Aphrodite dies just as we get the Fire Giant, which is really bad luck for her. But we're doing okay. We've got like Fire Giant. We can push the lane.
On my way.
There's not really much like they can do against us. 3 of them are down. So we just push tower.
Time to advance. Your team has destroyed a
And-
middle enemy tower.
Actually, I think we pushed both towers. I gotta pick up the attack speed buff because, you know, a little bit of damage from, well, I say a little bit of damage. Fire Giant buff is really strong. And the extra attack speed with crits and stuff like that is pretty amazing. I put my ultimate, which helps out the team again in another team fight, so you may have picked off the Naja. Also, I'm just clearing out left lane, right lane. Fuck, I can't tell left from right now. It's awful.
Attack right lane. You're all mine. On my way. Attack middle lane.
I'm over in duo lane. I want to be able to push their tower, so apply more pressure. and we do. Pasteur comes over. Ymir comes over. We push Neef away. We take the tower. It's so good. They got nothing to worry about at the moment. So at this point, I said for my team to. Actually, no, I said to go get the Gold Fury, but because I've got decent attack speed, I've got lifesteal, and Aphrodite just comes out of nowhere and gives us a hand. We take, you know, we can take a bit longer time to get the Gold Fury, because, like I said, at this point we've got 5 giant buff, we've got like all their tier 2 towers, they've got nothing to like contest us. They are basically backed into a corner. And it's good for us.
The quarantine has failed.
So that gets the kill against Neef. Then we just go push mid lane.
Attack the middle, Phoenix!
Not as misses his ultimate, but just throws his ring and just slaps everyone with it. And there's me hitting really quickly, but not hitting shit. Because I am god awful. So take the mid Phoenix and we head over to duo lane to take the right Phoenix.
Retreat!
I nearly die again, because, you know, that's what I do for some reason. We take the Phoenix.
Retreat! Retreat!
And I call for a retreat because of the fact that, you know, we don't want to stay too close to the enemy camp. There's like 3 of them up. Just be very careful in case we make a silly mistake. So I'm going to head back and finish off like some crit damage stuff. But, you know, at this point they've got 2 Phoenixes down. Pasteur is pressuring solo lane.
An enemy has
And
left the
unfortunately, they surrender. Plus there are Osiris left at the same time, so that doesn't really make them feel better. So yeah, that was another Xbalanque gameplay, guys. I apologise if my commentary over it was awful, because of the fact I wasn't doing this like live or anything. So yeah. But again, hope you guys enjoy it. I will probably do another Xbalanque gameplay at another point. I'm starting to enjoy him a bit more than I thought I would. But yeah, I just need to practice it with him and just see what happens. But until then, guys, take care, and I will see you in my next video.